Er hat auch so eine schmale Schießscharte. Schützenscharte, was auch immer in seinem Scheißwagen. Wie kann der da... Oh, ich starte jetzt rechts, okay.
Get out here,
Nee,
you
warte.
coward!
Nix. Ist wahrscheinlich gedacht.
This is the last mistake you'll ever make!
Wie mache ich den jetzt fertig?
Come on, come on, come on! Are you kidding me? Stand still so I can kill you! Damn! God damn it, I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this son into your hand! Lay down and die! Beat fat bastard! Give me a hand here, goddammit!
That's what I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
Ich hasse diese Duelle. Ich hasse sie wirklich. Weil ich richtig scheiße da drin bin. Ich verpasse immer den Moment, auf die Maus zu tappen. Und das Hin- und Hergewurschte von dem Typen. Ja, komm, Alter, dafür soll es eine Auszeichnung geben. Oh, jetzt habe ich mich zu sehr auf die Hand konzentriert. Kommt gleich nochmal. Ey, wenn es zu hässlich wird, mache ich wieder unehrenhaft. Jetzt geht ja die Story niemals hier zu Ende hier. Scheiß Duelle, ey. Was sind wir denn hier im Wilden Westen oder was? Jetzt gleich.
As fast as he was, I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him. Those were his last words.
Schön. Und weiter geht's.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kinda glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Ah, nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday. confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this gem.
Was passiert, wenn ich nach hinten durchlaufe? Oh, da finde ich einen Arsch voll Waffen. Das ist ja mal ein interessanter Move. Gewehr gegen Schrotflinte austauschen. Ja, machen wir mal. Tauschen wir mal gegen Schrotflinte hier. Ranger tauschen wir gegen die Schnellschüsse. Was haben wir hier? Ne, krasse Waffen. Hier ein Arsch voll Dynamit. Ist das hier ein Waffentransport fürs Militär oder was? Oh, ich hab wieder was zum Freischalten. Was nehmen wir denn? Höhere Kombo-Zeit. Und da drüben sagen wir noch Kimbo. Ja, aber führt es zu irgendwas Interessanterem? Längere Kombo, schnelles Nachladen von Revolver. Revolver-Munition ist höher. Man kann endlich beim Rennen nachladen. Super, dass das ein extra Fähigkeitspunkt sein muss. Ich meine, furchtbar. Ist euch nichts Besseres eingefallen, ne? Wirke mehr Schaden. Das klingt doch ganz gut. Dann gehen wir hier unten entlang.
Get out here! Ready to meet your maker.
Don't breathe.
It's time to end this. Twice as dangerous.
Krasser Save.
Shoot that stupid son of a bitch!
Now wait a second. How'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Toll!
They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train. The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that...
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention
James
that
ist der
train
nicht
was
von Lucky
flying
Luke
down
besiegt
those tracks
worden?
like a bat out of hell?
Anscheinend wird eine höhere Durchschlagskraft durch den abgesägten Lauf erreicht. Was soll dieser alberne Move denn? Nach vorne nachladen.